So I've had plenty of teachers worth writing and speaking about in positive terms and in negative terms. And the ones who come to mind in positive terms, you're going to have to read about. But the ones that come to mind in negative terms, I'll talk about just briefly, and that is I had a teacher in graduate school, a professor, who gave me a hard time from the beginning and would make all these really racist remarks. And yes, I do use that word racist intentionally, and that's in part because there weren't too many students of color in that room and even in the program, and she would every now and then take a cheap shot about the way that that individuals spoke Spanish, the way that individuals would pronounce words with Spanish tongue. And one day I went to see her after an essay. I thought, you know, this grade, it doesn't look too good, so I went to get some help. And she actually told me, as soon as I sat down, she greeted me by saying, "So you want to play with the big boys?" And what she didn't recognize is that I was already a big boy. And not only that, though, that I was more determined than ever to do well in life. And really, this is when I was working on my Ph.D. in English. And when I think of that degree, I don't think of it necessarily as a Ph.D. in English as much as I do a black belt in words, right? So this black belt in words has really helped me. And anytime I think of students who are going to grad school, in particular students of color who are traumatized in many cases by their experiences in graduate school, I think about my own experiences and think, man, you know, sometimes we can take a hit to the gut and we could lay down, or we could get back up and say, okay, so now I got both hands up and I'm ready to keep on fighting, and I'm more determined than ever to succeed.